Hey, good morning, good people. My name is Silas. I'm a counseling psychologist. And today I am talking about negative thinking as one cause of intense stress that people go through. Now, when you talk of negative thinking, I know oftentimes we think of something like, being negative all the time. It may not necessarily be being negative all the time, but it would mean something like questioning everything, and therefore there is no sense of certainty at any time that you're trying to figure out or think about something. For example, you may think of in the next 2 years, having been able to move to your own house, or having been able to got into a good relationship or a stable relationship. But then immediately after that, the thought comes, but how will that happen? And so the moment you really want to know how will that happen, the truth is you will not be able to know now. And because you cannot know it now, then it means you will be filled with anxiety, because that which you cannot know brings sense of uncertainty, because your mind wants to speculate and get there and see how it will happen. But it can only happen when you get there. And that's the truth. And that's the truth that most of us do not realize, that actually you can only get to know the end when you are at the end. It's only God who knows the end before the beginning. But we human beings who have a finite kind of mind, therefore we need to be aware that we can only know when we get there. We may not be able to know the end. We can make preparations for that. We can organize everything for that. But remember, we are not the only factor that is actually in play to make sure that we achieve that which we desire to have at the end of it all. So it's important you realize that you cannot know the end, and therefore be positive. Be positive means I can do what I'm doing today, believing that what I do today and what I'll be able to do tomorrow, ultimately it will accumulate and take me to the place that I want to be. There are people who can never make a move in their lives because they are so negative about, this might not work, that might not work. But the truth is, you cannot still know what works and what does not work. You can only do it by trying and probably checking the experience that has been there, and then finally figure out how to move on. Therefore, if you are a negative thinker, you become more stressed up. When someone is really struggling, another person is just making decisions very fast, you realize you're struggling so much to make decisions because your mind is negative. So see you tomorrow for another short episode. Thank you.